from going on live. I'm not even lying. It's keep winding me up. How are you, Solly? It's all right. I was just talking about Kilimanjaro and a dodgy past. If I was all ancestral, I need you to do some homework for me. I need you. I'm gonna have to text it on normal text. I'm sticking to the 1 week off WhatsApp plan. It's killing me already. It's like a drug. I'm not lying. And I hear everyone coming in before we start. I better put my writing on, that might help. Sorry. Hi everyone, I hope you're all having a wonderful Saturday morning. It's come out the freezer last night, I lying, and it's still frozen. That bag works, I recommend it. Oh, I just thought I got ice pack, I can put him on in the fridge. Sorry. Oh gosh. So, we was talking about Kilimanjaro. You know, the one who wants to take over the world. I look at presidency, like I keep saying it over and over again. Pinky and the brain, 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 brain. Which one's Pinky and which one's the brain? Before we start, I've got to say, cover my back. All my content is found on the public domain. I do operate using the fair use guidelines, together with my own opinions, which are not necessarily true. Everyone tell me if the music is too loud for you. I need you. Sally's, I need you to look into something for me. Hindu. It's like, it's a cult and it's Kilimanjaro's family. And it runs through hierarchy, and this has been going on for like 2,000 years, something like that. And they take it really strict. If Herbs is on here, I need you to look into Jewish. I could have done with Debbie. I want Siobhan to look into Irish for me, please. In fact, any of you got information, find it out. I want to know what the Jewish and the Irish, the Jewish one, probably money. The Hindu one, she's bound, you know, to the religion and all, but it's not. They controlled, it turns out that they were slave drivers, not just in Jamaica. They controlled a few things and they were powerful families. I'm talking about Kilimanjaro's family. People, you know what I'm on about when I say Kilimanjaro, the one that's running to take over America. Yeah, that one. I'm following you for a while. I'm going to tell you everything you talk about. Something on YouTube, don't like it, fucks up your life. I told you, Kitty. That's why you got to use code, but I don't want to use code. It's boring. It's because some people are like, well, Shams, what does that mean? Even if I say things like SA or grape, and even I thought I was clever, but I'm not. Even though I took a while, sometimes I what the fuck does they say? And I'll just come on here and ask you, like, what does that mean? Do you know what I mean? And then I'll go back and think, oh my gosh, no, it's all making sense. Do you know what I mean? But I think we should do our homework, because you got to think, like, do you not think it's right for them only to be endorsing black people? Obviously, I want my colour endorsed. Obviously, I do not want no slave days. Well, it's not just for black people. I don't want it for anyone. I'm finding out Kamala's team, yeah, they were working for Black Lives Matter, and if everyone knows me, it ain't me and Black Lives Matter. It's like oil and water. It ain't running, ain't mixing. Do you know what I mean? It's not working. I've done enough about Black Lives Matters to say I was one of the first ones years ago to tell you straight away, dodgy as, and I told you it was them two black that was running it. There's so much to talk about. Just Shams, isn't Kamala Baptist? No, Solis. Solis, she has told lie after lie after lie to appease certain crews, certain narratives. She told us she lived in the ghetto. She didn't live in the ghetto, Sally. She lived in the middle class area. Not that it mattered, but don't lie. I'm fed up of people using the lower class just for the vote. What, don't higher class people vote? Don't higher class people vote? Why not just say, yeah, I lived in the thingy, but I still can relate? Then she's talking about another lie that she told. I told you in my last video. She said that she was in university listening to Tupac while smoking ganja. Tupac was 10 years old when she was in university. I can't remember Tupac doing, I know he passed away when he was 25, but I can't remember Tupac doing very much hits at 10 years old. People, I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Tupac singing at 10 years old. Did you not know that Tupac had hits out? Yeah, it sounds like Jenny from the block, a load of crock as shit. Someone asked J-Lo yesterday, J-Lo, what do you think about the P. Diddy case? A face went from to premiere team. What? Well, J-Lo, you was at the parties and you are on the videos. That's why Ben got out of Dodge. Do you know what I mean? And she's like, Ben, if you ain't going down with me, I'm taking you money. J-Lo, none of them people have got any soul. And a few of them have been gang raped into doing shit. Kamala's family, let's go back to her because we're getting sidetracked. Kamala Harris's family were slave drivers and they treated black people. It's on record. And I live in Jamaica. I lived. Check out the Kingston Gleam and things like that. Unreal. So yeah, I wanted to know more about the Hindu side of her family and what kind of voodoo tricks she's trying to do because that ain't real Hindu. Yeah. The Jewish side and the Irish. And plus on top of that, yeah. How did they get all that cash? Oh, that was from the Hindu side. Probably the Jewish as well, let's be realistic. Solis is a bit like a cult. I can't say it's a cult, Solis, I can't. Because what it is really, I don't know, it's an hierarchy. Some village thing. And they take it serious, that people are scared of them. And these people have got bare money. Well, what the fuck? And the slave drivers, at least treat your slaves nice. And I find it embarrassing that she keeps using, like I keep saying, black people for votes. I don't see no president saying anything like, come on, white people, get off your ass. Come on, everyone, come on. Every colour is always black, 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 black. Why? Because I think we're thick, we're stupid. And then they get Beyonce gyrating on stage. Oh, she did this year because she's like, Beyonce's soul has left her body. She knows she's fucked. Let's be realistic, people. She knows she's cooked. And now you're getting out of it. And Beyonce, like I said, has gone on stage last night talking about children. There was all bigging up Beyonce. Oh, she's coming along. Remember what she done last time? The big circus, her and Jay-Z. Hillary Clinton! Come on! She's going to be the next president! Boo, 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 boo. And as soon as Trump won, what happened? Oh my gosh, it's rigged. If you have wanted one, it wouldn't have been rigged though, would it? I'm lying. Unreal. Kitty, check out Solis's channel. He's got his own channel. Click on it right now. And go and join him and come back. Unreal. And whoever else comes on here, I'll tell you. Press subscribe, Dofke. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, sorry people, my foot started to hurt for some reason. Again. So yeah, don't worry about Beyonce chatting her motherly crap. And LeBron, I've got no respect for LeBron or the black community. When I was talking earlier on my last show, what he was saying about the black community, it really did surprise me. Because what LeBron was saying, because that's Steph, what LeBron was saying was, basically he'd put together an advert and it was promoting Kamala, and the advert was predominantly chopped and changed of Trump saying black, hate, niggas, you know, like trying to make it sound like Trump was trying to put a narrative on. It was shambles for him. LeBron, number one, the chop and change was so rubbish. I do believe you done it because everyone knows you are one of the most uneducated fools on God's earth. I don't know why anyone would look up to you. Secondly, if you had any respect for the black community, you wouldn't just push your son into doing basketball knowing he's absolutely fucking shit. You would have given another black boy a chance to get out of the ghetto. But you didn't. Because you got to keep that bloodline going, innit? The name. Half of these nepotism kids, they got no fucking brains, no nothing, no integrity, nothing about them. Cheers. Thank you, Kitty. But yeah, Kilimanjaro, I want to research her because she's apparently told loads of lies. And like I said, if you missed it, they're setting bins on fire of everyone that's doing votes. I could talk about England as well, do you know what I mean? But what I'm finding in England is I genuinely don't see them getting... They did do, actually, I'll tell a fucking lie, at one point, they got half of the London grime stars to come on stage, and I thought, you fucking plebs, you idiots, just keep away from politics. You can barely write rap. Come on, Stormzy, just shut up. You and her, mayonnaise. You can make it up. Okay. On a real. Well, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to talk about the Tango Man. Because I did say birds of a feather, they stick together. You got LeBron around P, and I'm circling this around P. Diddy. Kamala says she's never been around him, but she has. I even stuck up for her a couple of weeks ago because I could only find like 2 videos. But Kamala, you've been around everyone. You've been upgraded from a fucking bicycle to a fucking Yamaha. You know, like, literally. Ah, you bastard. Come make that shit up. Unreal. Yeah, Kitty, we're using words so I don't get cut off. Now, how do we start off with him? I can only tell you what I know. I found out so much about him, but to me, what he done as a businessman was what I would have done. I'd have been ruthless too. My business is my business. The stupidity of me is getting empathy. Trump was brought up in the family that already had money. Trump has dated black women. He's brought up with a family that had money. I couldn't think of anything. Tango, Fanta, anything much. The Florida sun, sunny delight. Yeah. Solis just said his father was a slumlord. Trump already had the skills anyway, do you know what I mean, of doing things. He knew about dodgy dealings. And he already had the business empire. It's like a lot of people, when you look at them, yeah, you're either going to make it or not. I mean, we could go into the Mendenzes, brother. I ain't got time for them. But you're either going to be greedy or not. Trump wasn't like them brothers. He wasn't greedy. And you best understand, if you've got a business and your business empire is big, do you think everyone around you, just because of the laugh and grin, do you think they're your friends? Are you fucking mad? No. You keep your friends close, your enemies closer. In fact, don't have no friends. If you want to keep your billions, forget friends. Forget it. That's why I like to live humble. I like to just live knowing I can survive. And sometimes you got to live even humbler, even if you can't survive. You don't really, do you need it? That's the kind of thing I'm trying to get. And when you keep around bad company, they try and force you to do things that you don't fucking need, waste your cash. In the pop industry, let's just say music genre, and behind the scenes, like I've always said, they give you certain money, but with that money, you've got to make your album and you've got to pay for the dancers, the tours, the lighting, your food, their food, the entourage, this, that, and the other. Out of your millions, and they want you to look good. By the time you've made your fucking first tour, you're already owing them about 3 mil. You're in debt already. You're in debt. And because these people ain't got investment skills, they don't know nothing about fucking cash, because no one's teaching the youngsters how to invest or anything. Do you know what I mean? And when back in the day, investing in houses, look at the future. What's going on in the future before you even invest in something that's going on next year? Fuck next year. Look at what's going on in the next 10 years. Do you know what I mean? And how the country's moving, how it's navigating, and then you can fucking invest. That's called sense. Nah, we won't do lives. His family have roots to a certain group in Germany during the 1930s. He won't do lies, but he will reveal the truth. He's got one video. He's scared a few people. It's the music he uses in the background that shits me up. Let alone the voice. Fuck, you know. And then he's telling the story. He ain't like me. He don't go round and round about it over and over again. Just quick, sharp one. And you're like, what did I just hear? Okay. He doesn't he operates in the shadow. She called him fucking Night Hawk or something. Me and Future are all over the place. Go and check it out, yeah, after and see. I think it's in his shorts, whatever. It tells you a true murder story. And then watch one of his first ever ones. It's very insightful about be careful of the company you keep. And I am babes, all right. I think she thinks I wasn't waving. I know, right, yeah. I do want to find out about her family. You know what else I found out about Kilimanjaro's family? That they're all incestuous. So, when you go back to say that there's Kilimanjaro and mom and dad, and I'm talking about both sides of the family, people. One of them in her family married the brother and sister. The brother and sister. What the fuck, man? Seriously, you know about genetics and DNA? These people are like they got brains. You got someone, his family are marrying brothers and sisters and all their fucking cousins. Oh shit, you fucking up. The DNA is not close. I'm surprised I got clubfoot. No offense to anyone with clubfoot, but what the fuck? Everyone wants the best chance, yeah. And I shit you know. I thought, well, my real dad, he's slept around, so better be careful what black man I'm going with. Look into the DNA. And I was really shocked when I found out that her family were slave drivers, and now she's trying to get rid of everything to do with her family and try and create a narrative that no one from the black community, blah, blah, blah. So when people found out, we don't care if he was from the black community or not, but why did you lie about it? And she told another lie. It's a delivery thing. Why do they have to bang my door, that lady? He's delivering a pizza paper. Nobody has delivery like that anymore. Just fucking hell. They're just wasting their paper. Everyone goes online to have a delivery. Am I lying? Future, I didn't even fucking know you had one. I swear that I've subscribed to you though, Future. Years ago. If I say someone's name come up, I'll just subscribe to them. If I like them, boom, I don't care. I'll shit you know. But yeah, let's go more into this. This is what I mean, Sally's. Most people that have got a small genetic puddle, they've got, what is it? Disfigurements and things like that. There's a different word. But Kamala, she hasn't. I suppose it's been watered down. And then I found out that in the Hindu part of her family, they're very strict. You're not supposed to marry outside the bloodline. But Kamala's mom married outside the bloodline. And we thought, oh, he's a certain colour. Then we found out, no, man's Hindu as well. And I think he's in her bloodline. That's the next bit I need to find out. I'm still on it like a bonnet. I genuinely do. I want to know from white people, how do you feel that they keep endorsing black people? How does that? I want to know from Indian people. I want to know from one of them Native American people. Like Native Americans, wasn't it your country in the fucking first place? Now Kilimanjaro has been shipping people from it, allegedly. Well, I heard she's more into the cartels. Her family bloodline runs with the cartels. And quick news before that, Zoe Kravitz has fell out with her bloke, chasing Tatum, chasing that idiot, the one that was shagging Jessie J and everyone else. They're supposed to get engaged in that. She's the one that made that film that everyone keeps going, it's shocking, it's shocking. Is it really shocking? Maybe they're normalizing these things. They're showing us these things, normalizing it. So when things come out, we're like, oh, okay. I want to make all of you lot in your own little groups, and I've got to be careful what I say because I will get banned and I will get done, and I'm being serious. You need to start being serious and think about your future. Think about the people that you hang around with and what you want for the future. I'm not on about what you want next year and what holiday, fucking holidays and that, because I'm telling you, in about 5, 10 years, you ain't going to be having holidays. You're going to be their slaves. They're going to be implanting things in you. You want to get in your car, beep. You want to get your money, beep. What if you ain't got no arms? Where are they going to stick it up your ass? Beep. I'm being serious. This world is going. I really am. Someone likes my energy. Oh, I didn't even see the link. I wasn't even reading because then I got off track. But I'm really worried about how the world's going. It's like if you look at our government, they've got the budgeting that just came out this week. And like, it's been on the news. So, you know, if you've missed it, it's the same shit, you know, like in pubs. Who goes to fucking pubs? Let's see. You know what? Could you like hold the fort? I need a weebie anyway. I'm just gonna turn up the music. Give me 2 seconds. I need a weebie, but I need. Whoa! I don't want to fall. I gotta. It's like an assault course. I'm not lying. It's a neat one. You're my princess. Princess. Oh. Oh gosh. Right. Let's carry on our quick chat before I have to carry on this. I'm really not bothered about rushing, to be fair, because I've got literally about a week just to get not the bed done. That needs to be done today. I've had such a beautiful sleep, people. But I've been sweating like a pig. Right, let's turn this down and continue. The budgeting in England, yeah, it's come out and it's the normal things that they talk about, you know, like in pubs, they've raised everything, the drinks, the alcohol by £1. And in shops, obviously they've raised it considerably more. Cigarettes and that, they said they've put a cap, they've stopped income tax for the next 4 years. And there was a few other things, like if you buy a second home, if you are a homeowner and you have a second home, they're going to charge you a bit more. Do you know what I mean? Things like that. So it's not really quite good for landlords and that. But, you know, and it's funny how they always raise money on, you know, alcohol and fags. But that's what provides the government and their money. 32, either bed bound or electric wheelchair bound. Oh, yeah. I do have my own channel with a couple of subs. Oh, Kitty, I might go on yours. Do something with it. You guys make my day. Oh, thank you. We always are here to help. We have a tight crew here. I kick off sometimes. But take no notice. If I'm in a bad mood in the back, and then I'm doing a show and someone says something, I'll show a temper and I'm like, what the fuck? But don't ever take no notice, okay? No one else does. They just tell me to shut up and get a grip. If I start crying, just tell me to shut up and get a grip. You know, normal shit. I'm a bit of a drama queen, Kitty. I'm trying to get Solis and everyone to do fucking live in the world. Future, you need to come on a live one of the days. Kitty, what country are you in, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah? Oh, thanks, Alice. What country are you in, Kitty? And has anything affected you, like... That lady walks past all the time. She's always looking up at the window. Like she's scared. There's been a few Catherines on here, so I'm sorry. He doesn't know which one. It's a popular name. You live in Cornwall. How do you think about the budgeting that's going on in England? Because a lot of people are talking about the presidency. Obviously, with England being the ally of the US of A, it is going to affect us, you know, if the US goes to war and things like that. But what do you think? Has the budgeting affected you? Have they said anything about disability? I did hear that they're raising money for the lower income family and pensioners, but I don't know what, if they said anything about disability. I know that they're cutting down, you know, on anyone that's claiming disability and fraud. They've got, oh yeah, the government, did they fail to tell you that they can go and check on your bank account now without your permission? So any of you fraudsters out there, I gave you an heads up. They can check on your bank account to see how much you're earning without your permission. Thank me later. And they're telling you that they've put a cap on income tax. Well, that doesn't really make any sense because they're saying, oh, you'll be rich in 4 years' time. Not really, people, because common sense will tell you that all your local thing, everything that you buy on a daily, say things that you'd use, butter, bread, you know, sugar, salt, whatever, toilet paper, things that you need. If you've got a baby, nappies, you know what I mean? Things like that. Anything. That's all being raised. So really, you're not earning nothing back. Petrol a lot. And I want to know why, if the budgeting's that bad, why are they raising up their wages as well? Shouldn't they be cutting their fucking wages if they're that concerned? So I think that everyone in their own little county, there's a certain word on here that you can't use and it starts with an R. It is, it's kicking the can down the road, basically. There's a certain word on here that I can't use. But basically, you know, when you start your own crew and you really mean it and you just had enough. And I don't want to be like, I don't want to be a globalist. I don't think it's right to take over the whole world because everyone's different. What is good for my country might not be good for your country, depending on the environment, you got to think about the religious aspect, you know what I mean? The way people live. It does, religion is based a lot on the way people rule their lives. Do you know where I'm coming from? So, yeah, I'm not taking away anyone's freedom like that, but if you was to start shit like this, you'd have to get serious and make sure everyone in each of these countries have got their own little group and we're all on the same fucking page. You want the best intentions. You need to bring down the top. I don't want to bring... P. Diddy ain't fuck all to me. He's just a little puppet. If people think P. Diddy's running everything, serious, you need to look into his background and see who the fuck's running him. And this goes deep. And the higher you get, the smaller the pyramid. We're at the bottom of the pyramid, yeah? The people at the top, you never get to the top. Do you think they want you at the top? Do you think they want a throne next to them? Their intentions aren't good. They control everything. What you read in the media is all shit. The worst thing that they ever done was created the internet because it gave us freedom, because they thought they could control us through the internet, which they partly have. We do spend a lot of our time on the internet, but a lot of us are trying to use it for good as well. So let me just read that. Kitty says, as a disabled person who relies on the government services, I lost my care through adult care and support, and currently I have a charity trying to build money. You mean build money to provide you an hour a week, yeah? You know what? I'd set up a fucking GoFundMe for you. That's disgusting. So you have to pay for yourself. No, I know what you mean. That is sickening. And it makes me feel shit now begging for cash yesterday for a fucking Chinese, you know, I'm serious. And there's people out there, you know how much care workers are? It's not fucking easy. And if you don't tick all the right boxes, I know a lot of people that are claiming PIP, and there genuinely is nothing wrong with that. And I know people that have tried claiming PIP, and they have to go through the fucking ringer. They know you've got bad anxiety. They know you've got illnesses where you can't walk and all that, but they want this at that time. And then you start panicking, and then you're like, you know what, fuck it, forget it. And that's exactly their plan. And then you have to wonder why you really have to wonder why are they giving it to certain people and not others. Future says, Kitty, that's terrible to leave you with no support. It is, that's bad. Try researching what's available locally, yeah. And across the board. They are often organisations that they don't, that's another thing. Like Future's just said, there are organisations that you don't know exist. I didn't even know there's organisations that could help me for free. And I was like, what? And some of them, they come to your house to do, you know what I mean? Like, they're really good. And I'm like, why ain't they telling people about these? Never feel bad. Our problems are all equal. And if it affects the problem, all the problems are equal. Please read what I said about the Stoma services. I used to change Stomas for people. Nobody liked doing that job. I can't see. Disgusted. Fact prices double. Medical supplies such as catheter and stoma supplied on short. They've stopped supplying stomas and catheters. You are fucking winding me up. You can't. You're right, Spike. You can't fake a catheter or a you can't fake a stoma bag or a catheter. And they're uncomfortable. Who the fuck wants them anyway? Do you know what I mean? What do they expect you to just... Sorry, it keeps cutting out. That's pissed me off. God. You see, everyone, you got to think about... You think your life's shit, and then you read other people's stories, and I think, fuck me, I'm lucky. Kitty, I don't even know what to say. It makes me more driven to fucking want to start something. You just need to get true people on the same page in the same book without the language ego. They are limited. But, you know, sometimes, depending on what you eat, that stoma bag can just... It's like having diarrhea, mate. I bet they want you have to clean that as well, change it. You don't know what to say. 3.5 million Brits on PIP. And I bet there's only, what, 1 million that needs it. I think anyone that needs a device to help them, I think should claim PIP, even if it's the bare minimum. I genuinely do. But a lot of people will fake it. I'm not going to say any names, but I know a woman around here and everyone used to laugh about it. And he used to walk around with the stick, in case anyone was watching her. And this stick never touched the fucking floor. It never once touched the floor. And since they stopped her PIP, oh, well, her foot's healed. Now, about 4 or 5 years ago, probably longer, I went for PIP. It's like a disability thing, people. My sickle cell was really bad. I had to give up work. And I broke my leg. I didn't mean to break my leg before the PIP, but it literally broke. I come out in a plastic cast. It had on my records that I had crisis. You know, I can't lie about it. It's in your medical records. And it still says, nah, you're all right. You don't need PIP. And for years, everyone kept telling me to try. And my doctor pushed for it this year, and he's like, fuck them off. Do you know what I mean? I told the government, listen, I'd work all day long, but if I went out to work, I'd be letting people down. I don't know what days I'm in pain, what days I ain't. I don't know how long I'll be in hospital and when I won't. It's like asking how long's a piece of string. You're right, Sammy. It's in the bath. It's normally future in the bath. I know, the fake ones. On the real. If you're gonna fake it, don't fake it that much. Just fucking, do you know what I mean? But it's the ones on the highest that are fucking faking it the most. And when I see people like that really need it, and you see them struggling on daily, and they're like, I'm like, what's the help that you get? Nothing. And some people that just sit on the fucking lard arse and they get about 5 carers a day. I'll say 4. And they still moan about it. You couldn't make it up. The government has gone to pot. But that's all I wanted to say about the thingy one, the British one, with the Kamala one. And I'm just thinking she's endorsing devil's work. I genuinely do. I don't trust Kamala. And I didn't realise how deep her family roots go. And when people's roots are a bit dodgy to me, yeah, birds of a feather flock together, like I says, and the fucking apple don't fall far from a tree. And when you look back at any interviews that Kamala's doing, she sounds very like a fucking 16-year-old teenager. This is a woman that's supposed to be running. Do you know how big that country is? England ain't even as big as Texas, and Texas is one of 50-odd states. And she wants to run all that. And she can't even answer basic questions. It's all right. That's what I mean. I've even got it on thingy. If mine cuts out, it goes on to Della's Wi-Fi, and if that cuts out, it goes on my phone. And it just keeps. It doesn't matter which one. All 3 are on, and so if one cuts out, it automatically switches to the other, and it keeps cutting out. I don't know what the hell I said that they need to keep stopping and starting. I'm always listening in the background. See, it's going wavy again, I can tell. Because whenever I move, it goes slow on my bit, like I'm moving like that. Does that make sense? I know, Kitty, you need someone to represent you to fight your battles. Because sometimes it can be a bit too stressful when you're doing it on your own mentally. And if you're not mentally there, you're not going to be physically there. But that's what they want. That's the whole point in the game. And don't forget what happens normally after an election. It's around December, January, and there's going to be some major celebrity death. Oh, we've had it, Leah. Now there's going to be another one. Who's next on the sacrificial lamb on the table? What can keep us going? It is depression in that. Spike, this is the second video because it keeps cutting out. But you know what? The foot's doing well. It is on. I now know what I'm doing with this. I just don't trust that bit there. But it might be okay once I put that up. I'm quite proud that I've done that on my own because I nearly had a breakdown crying. I'm just furious. I was like, what's this brown bit for? And when I realised it was at the top, my bed is supposed to be pure white. And I wanted like a real wood effect. I searched for it. And it's like fucking, it's wood, but it's like fucking shit ply, shitty, crappy wood. It looks all right, yeah? But if I was in a bed shop, I wouldn't have chosen that kind of wood. I would have chosen like a nice oaky white wood. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? But the mattress is fucking massive. I love it. So I've got the plastic on it though. And I'm not putting down no new sheets. I don't want to put down nothing new, like my new lampshades, nothing. Until I can reassess what I want to do. This room is where I predominantly work and I spend my time. This room has to be mentally peaceful for me, physically, for me to be able to do this, that, and the other, boom, like that. Then I want it looking professional because it's about fucking time. I've got everything ready, boom. All I need to do is get some energy to do it. And I ain't going to keep saying it, but everyone knows life is hard anyway. So trying to get everything done. I don't want to sit here all day long researching and doing things on my own, and it's frustrating, it's heavy, it's hard, and it's annoying. So sometimes I'll have a break from doing something and move on to something else. I suggest we all do that. Kitty, don't start getting frustrated now because then you're going to get yourself worked up. And getting yourself worked up is not going to solve the problem. We'll find a way about it. Tell us your area. Like that, okay? And once you've told us the area, I'm pretty sure it'll take 5 seconds on Google to try and find some help for you. Yeah? Do you know what I mean? And maybe try and find a group that can pick you up. I mean, around my area, even when do you remember when I come out of hospital last month? I didn't even have to pay. Someone come and pick me up. I'm not a friend. I mean, I'm the hospital. And the thing is, they don't advertise it. They don't do things like that. I don't go to my doctors. My doctors comes here. If I don't have to leave my house, don't want to. They can't force you to do things, but they do have to help you. Yeah, the CAB are very good. Even if you looked on the website, University Credit, it sounds stupid, but nobody ever goes through it. They've got so much fucking help. Anything, you know, your gas and electric. If you're on the smart meter, sometimes, yeah, they will loan you cash to put on. Do you know what I mean? Don't worry about it. Oh, yeah, Kitty, I got this thing because it's my bigger channel on here. Automatically, I don't want YouTube banning me. They keep trying to strike me, and I'm not getting paid for this, so don't watch adverts on my YouTube. I don't get paid for it. I work through donations, basically, and that's fucking annoying. Because I can do 3 weeks of live shows and only get one. And I don't like begging. But you got to understand, when you build up a channel and you behave, unlike me, you can get real, I'll shit you now. I was getting, it's about 1,000 subs. I was getting about £150 minimum a month off YouTube alone, just my videos. Without donations, people are making out like they don't get that much, they do. But the worry is, a lot of celebrities now have started taking over YouTube because they're not getting revenue coming in. And with them taking YouTube, they're suing. Like, we know about Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. I could have sworn Megan Thee Stallion says she's going to sue a YouTuber. So there's been a few YouTubers, and not just YouTube. It could be anything, Twitch. It could have been Rumble. But they're just suing a lot of people just for stupid things, and people are so scared. They don't know the law. Yeah, it will cost money to take them to court, but then you can counter sue them for them to pay, you know, for the loss in profit that they're doing when you're only saying something that you've actually heard off the internet. I haven't got Cash App. No, sorry. I've only got that link there that I've put up. That's Alice's got. And I've got a website, Coffee One. I haven't worked only for 2 days, people. Sorry. It's because of the floors in the room. You know, I've been busy. You know, I'm busy if I ain't done my nails. Look at it. Do you know what I mean? But you can PayPal me if you want any parts. But yeah, Kitty, we can get you some help. You see that link that our Solace has just put up? That's 2 ways of supporting me. But I try and help other YouTubers grow their channel because while we can, and if they're good and you're getting a good word out, I want to build a rapport with that person. Do you know what I mean? If you're getting good word out. But you'll notice that some of them, they'll just use you and then abandon you in, you know what I mean? Or you're bigging them up and they don't want nothing to do with you in the, you know, in the shadows. And them ones I can't ride with. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's my way of making money. So obviously I've got to do research. That is the truth. That's why we're talking about Kamala. I don't even live in America, but like I said, it is our allies. If anything happens in America, England's like, don't worry, like a little chihuahua. I'll come and help you. I'll save you. And then I'm finding all this out about Kamala Harris. And she was gonna be something anyway, regardless of whether it was gonna be a pop star or a politician. And this girl's family is full of incest. They used to be one of the worst slave drivers. And she's one of the women that was sitting there talking about, oh gosh, none of these black men have voted for me. But yeah, he was one of the first ones to sign the paper. Remember Kamala? By verbatim, your words. Sign the paper and I could take their life away. Is it? Now your lies are catching up with you, all of them. All their lies. What did Sammy put? I didn't read your text. But Kitty, one advice I would put is use thumbnails. Stick to a subject at first. Build your community. Don't swear, don't drink, don't smoke. Try and be as truthful as you can without being too far. Don't do a Shams. Sammy, I've done that before. Oh, thank you, Kitty. Thank you. And everyone else that has helped me out, you know, thank you so much. I'm not lying, do you know what I mean? But if I can help anyone out, you should really do the research that we told you. You'd be surprised, Kitty, that a lot of people on my channel were kind of in the same boat. Do you know what I mean? And that's why it gets me angry. Sometimes you sit there and you think, oh, my life's shit. Oh, I've got this, I've got... And then someone tells you something and it just knocks you for 6. And you think, what? It really shocks you. And you think, bloody hell, your life... I'm not blessed, but fucking hell. I can't complain. I'd rather reality, real friendship than fucking fake chains and all that shit. Do you know what I mean? Thank you. Listen, anything is better than fucking nothing. You shouldn't even have donated because you need to pay for your fucking thing. And to me, that's more serious, on the real. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying like I don't want no cash, people, I need the cash. But I'm just really in shock. This is the government for you people, and this is the people that we're putting our future, our lives, trusting them. What are we voting for? How did they even get in power? Do me a favour, all of you, like, yeah. Try and, on a real, try and start your own little political group and see how far you get. If you know who you know, you'll get far. If you comply, you'll get far. I'm telling you, start a real cause and see how far you will get. They will drag up everything about you the day that you blew your nose and it didn't go in the t-shirt. You know, anything like that. That's what I mean. I don't fuck with politics because to me, it's like fucking with the devil. It's fucking with the Illuminati. And literally, most of those voters are just sheeps. They'll see Beyonce on stage and they'll put on the camera, Kamala's winning or Trump's winning. Whoever's winning, they'll think, oh, I better vote for them so I don't look like an idiot. And they don't mean it. And that's what I mean. They're only doing it for not even clout because they don't want to be bullied. They don't want to be picked on. How many people really want to vote for Trump, but they don't want to say? In case they get lambasted. Am I lying? You okay, like, hi everyone. Do you know where I'm coming from? And when I was saying that Trump thinks like a businessman, I mean, I was really shocked to see that LeBron video. That was just so messed up. The lies, it was laughable. It was laughable. It literally was on LeBron's level. Because if you notice, LeBron only seems to stick up for fucking people that don't need sticking up for. The lowest of the low. LeBron will happily just sit there on the court and do his little Illuminati signs, and he'll happily tell you, I don't give a shit, I am Illuminati. Do you know what I mean? Kayla, I'm alright today. I deleted WhatsApp. I missed a couple of my friends. But I want to get all this done and I want to see the effect it's going to have on me. How far I'll get. When I deleted Facebook years ago, that fucking OMG, it was like being off a drug. Oh shit, you know. I'm not lying, people. It was like being off a drug. I was yearning for it. I'd never took heroin or nothing, but I felt like I was on heroin. When I come off Facebook and Twitter, OMG. This was years ago, mind. I've got over it now. I realise there is life after it. Do you know where I'm coming from? But the best thing we can do is educate people, and don't forget the media doesn't show you everything. And you're trusting in the media, and the government are pulling the media strings. Do you know what I mean? You really got to think about it. Would you, if you saw a paedophile raping a kid, are you going to turn a blind eye because the paedophile gave you 100,000 to keep your mouth shut? On the real, I'm telling you, I know 9 times out of 10 people that would say no, they definitely would. They take 100k. It's not their kids. They don't give a fuck. And this is what's going on in the world. If it's happening to you, no one gives a shit. Everyone's acting like they know everything. Oh, vote for Kamala. Vote. If you vote for Trump, you're racist. If you vote for Kamala, you're this. Why are we looking into their backgrounds and their real policies? Look at their behaviour. Look at the friends that they're keeping. How did they get to where they got to? Do you know where I'm coming from? On a real? And you know, it was Diwali yesterday. I was going to make a joke and say, come on, lad, did you celebrate Diwali? But that'd be an insult to Hindu people. I can't believe that she's got Hindu, Jewish, and Irish in her. But she's claiming she's black. Future, you might as well say you're black. Salish, you might as well call yourself a woman, fuck it. Enigma, do you want what? Enigma, it says I don't like Christmas trees. Enigma, you can be a Christmas tree, don't matter. Spike, do you want to be a spike? Do you want to be a fishing net? Because with these people, they're telling you one narrative, and all the black people are going, vote for Kamala because she's black. I'm supposed to vote for someone just because of their colour, not because of their policies, or because she's a woman. Unreal. You know, Solly says only on the weekend. No. Don't go around, did it? Oh, you're all right. It's far, far away. In the Never Never Lands. On the Never Never Islands, for the boys that never grow up. You know what's funny? I love all these celebrities have all of a sudden moved out of America. Now let's have a look at some of the celebrities that have moved out of America. Yeah. Oh, I heard, and I don't know if it was true. And the only reason I'm saying it is because more than 3 people have said it now. That Beyonce did get a call off the Black Illuminati telling her, get the fuck out of bed, get out of fucking Dodge, and go and tell everyone that you like Kamala. Beyonce stood on stage, yeah, like everyone else did in the past, saying, I want to thank you, Beyonce. Beyonce's on stage going, I want to thank you, Kamala. Because she knows that they're watching her. One slip up, and your husband's tapes are all over the fucking shop. And yours, Beyonce. Just one slip up. So Beyonce's there going for 3 minutes. We want to save all the kids. Have you noticed? These people have been accused of fucking shagging kids, and they want to save all the children. I'm hoping he gets done, but I'm hoping all of, even if Diddy gets done and the rest of them go down with him, like, you know, like the Titanic, there's still going to be more ships. The Titanic, wasn't that just a protocol? Wasn't even the real one, was he? Allegedly. Do you know what I mean? Unreal. You hear the dogs? So yeah, I don't know what you lot think about all this. I don't know why. The fucking absolute insult. I'm not even really into politics, but I do watch it, I'm not gonna lie. Keep your friends close and your enemies close, you need one of them ones. So yeah, I keep an eye on the politics, and I'm like, who's connected to what? These people are connected to everyone, man. They pay off doctors to drug you. They pay off that and that to do this and that. They've got power. Every politician that has made it, how did they make it? All their background checks are fucking, you know, a bit sketchy. They tell you as well, all of it. Oh, they all came from a poor background. Oh. Is it? How about them brothers on that murder case? That's what I should have done. But I couldn't be asked. The ones that murdered their mum and dad, and they're coming out. They do. Solly's just said they all have investors. Now, Solly's, here's the joke. The people that Kamala, yeah, is telling us to turn against are our very fucking highest paid investors. Remember I told you that? If everyone she's pretending to hate, they're all working together. Now you need to know what's the collaboration in that. Do you know what I mean? They're trying to make one. They're literally pretending to start a war. Have you ever seen the Hunger Games, people? Do you know what I mean? It's a joke to them. It's a fucking joke. There's another one. There's another one called The Circle. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, the Mendes, brother. The Menendez. The Mario and Luigi. Of the crime crew. Greed got to them. That's what happens when you get greedy. Once you have that taste of the millions, do you think people are easily going to give it away? Imagine that you do come from the ghetto, not even them brothers, because they didn't come from the ghetto. They was just poor fucking brats. Do you know what I mean? And then they said that their mom and dad, well, the dad raped them. Someone come out last year and said that the dad raped him as well. I don't know how true that is. The dad's dead. Not here to talk about, you know what I mean? But even the cousin has said something. That was in the trial. But the way they bludgeoned that man, seriously, mate, once he's dead, just go. You have to carry on. That's where you fucked up. And the fact that you killed your mom, if your dad raped you and you was all angry at him, fair enough, but the fact that you killed your mom and then you actually went out coolly to have something to eat and all that indicates to me, and especially how quick they spent the fucking cash. They spent the quick. It was quicker than quicksand. That's how quick they spent it. It was like a blink of the eye. Boom! It went from 1 mil to £1. Am I lying? Innit? Oh, Kemi Badenoch. Fucking name, bad. Tells me everything I need to know. Badenoch. Sounds like he used to fucking do something bad to you back in the day. Oh, your surname indicates the jobs that you used to do back in the day. Don't forget, that's how they took out women's bloodlines, because women had to have men's surname. In a way, it's kind of good because a man can know that they've claimed the men. But I found out that DNA test, that I can't name which DNAs, which companies, because it could have been all of them, could have been some. It's not accurate. And a few people that they said, oh, that was my son, when they did get a test from, if you're going to get a DNA test, get it from 3 different companies at the same time. They were sending back DNA to the wrong person. Don't forget, if it's a human handling it, there can be mistakes made. And there has actually been real cases where people have took DNAs, they said that's their child, and then they found out years later it wasn't. Human errors happen every day. Do you know where I'm coming from? He's from London, tells you everything. I mean, if he's a politician, seriously, what would be? Answer me this, riddle me this. What's the first policy you're changing? First thing. What's the first thing you change if you was a politician? You're going to laugh at me, I'll change the wages. Of the politicians, I'll be number one. Then you're going to see which one's going to stick. Right. My surname is English, working class, meaning. Yeah. You know what's mad about your name? Your full name. Do you remember when I first knew you? I knew a girl that lived around here with the exact same name as you. And it fucking shocked me. And I was like, because your name is rare. So I was like, is that you supporting me, girl? Especially when he's like West Midlands and that. And I was like, oh my God, because I know you just moved out of the town, but I know you're still living it. I thought it was her. The exact same first and second name. I was like, what? And last time I spoke to her was on Facebook, do you know what I mean? She was a bit of a bad girl as well, long hair and everything. Pretty girl. Same, like, exact same first and last name spelled the same way as you. Could not make that shit up. There's been a few people that come in here with names that I recognise and I think, is that you though? Is that someone else? Even certain nicknames. It's mad. And I just verify by saying, name what we done on that day, just one thing, or name your child. Do you know what I mean? And then I know it's really them, if that makes sense. Or at the start, the initial, because some people try and play you, innit? If I keep going, mentioning your name, then they'll say something. Is everyone on here all right? Thank you for being here. We've done, what, 1 hour on here? Got 40%. I'm still chillaxing. Don't worry, people, I will get the bed done. I will. 1, 2, 3 parts to put on. The mattress. And then I can plonk my arse up. I'll probably go on the Goddess channel. Then we can be naughty. Innit? Gotta be sensitive on here. No, but I really wanted to tell you, like, better Kamala and Trump. I'm not saying don't vote or nothing. I can't because I'll get banned on here. I'm not going yet, Kayla. We're going on ready, mate. Are you going? You don't have to stay. I did not even want to wake up this morning. As soon as my head hit the pillow last night, boom, that was it. Didn't want to get up. Oh, shit, you know. I was thinking, I can't wait. It takes time, but you know, the excitement is, it'll get done. Just opening the box was an excitement. Do you know what I mean? See you later, Renee. Take care, babes. Thank you for being here. I thought just opening the box was enough. I know it sounds stupid, but sometimes things get overwhelming when you're on your own doing it. And instead of rushing it and having a breakdown, take your time. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking that, yeah, I'll spend a couple of hours on here. To me, it's like I'm going out. To me, I'm chilling with my mates. So, you know, when everyone's like, Shams, I'm going, then I'll be like, babes, and I'll go. Or if I'm feeling like, you know what, babes, I feel in the mood. I'm really chilled and I'm in the right mental space. So if anyone does want to stay, you can stay. If you want to go, you can go. But I'm staying for a while because I'm chilled. Thank you, Soddies. I don't know which message I've pinned. Ah! Solace, I've just reported that. Why did I report that? I pressed the wrong button. Why has it got that? Oh, fuck off, that's stupid YouTube. You'll have to write that again. Fucking hell. Don't look at my scars. And what subjects are we going to be talking about next? Please check out your politics though, do you know what I mean? Like I said, in America, they're burning down bins that you're posting your elections in. You got to think, this ain't random. People ain't just running up to an election box and going, oh, let me just burn it down. Some probably would. Very rare. That's a paid job. Look at the areas of the mailboxes in America. I'm not doing the homework because I don't live there. I'm just giving you the heads up. Did you hear about that bloke the other day that was shooting out of an hotel? How come no one's chatting about that? You're right, Tyler. How come no one's chatting about that? She's female, Kemi. I've heard of that. Worked her way up in politics. As a sellout. I don't need to research it. If they got so far in politics as it's allowed, what didn't you hear? The shooting. Mate, I have breaking news. You can get these sites with the breaking news, and then you got to do, which I ain't going to be doing for how long, get into contact with certain people, but don't mind spilling the beans. I was going to spill the beans on a certain person this week, but I thought, fucking, ain't my business though. And this would have been fucking big. But no, I'm waiting to get my hair done and then I'll be famous. And you know what? If they're on South Korea, I fucked them up. Chatting certain shit about it's a reputable source. That's how you got caught. Because I ain't a reputable source. They're dodgy and you know who they're working for, which tells me you're an intel. But yeah, there was a shooting and the media's hid it because it's not that important. They need to get black people, black crimes on board. So if any whites and Indians got killed or Chinese, just move it on. Keep it moving. This is the election. We need to get black people on board, okay? Yeah? So all you black people, don't forget, you got to vote for Kamala because she's black. I don't know if the Jews, Irish and the Hindus would agree with that. And I'm still going to tell everyone, yes, Kamala Harris, your family, your bloodline from Jamaica, there was running slaves. In fact, one of them went missing. And that one, when they found him, where was he? In a fucking Mason, the big building, the bricked up building, like the Wizard of Oz is, sitting there waiting for Dorothy to come along. That's also. But in them stories, it all come true. And how come they've got all these things coming out? Like, they're trying to show us all these cartoons and all that, and trying to make all these characters innocent people. A 16-year-old who stalked his ex 14-year-old girlfriend, stabbed her over 30 times. Sentenced for 17 years for that. He's 16 years old, he's a fucking adult, he knew what he was doing. On the time, listen, like I said, if I taught my son and my daughter to ride a bike, do I have to sit on a fucking bike every time I'm riding for them? No. If I taught them how to tie a shoelace, do I have to tie it for them? No. That means motherfucker's grown, he's got common sense. 16, he knew what a knife would do to the body. And he knows what sentences are. We've got enough TV and media to tell us what happens if you kill someone. He didn't give a fuck, so he deserves life. No parole, fuck him off. He wants that back in society. What's he going to learn in 17 years? How to stab better and get away with it. I'm brutal, I've got no empathy for that shit. I can be angry at people, yeah. But I think too meticulous, I think too evil to think stabbing them. Why would I want to get rid of my enemy when I can fuck with them all day long, every fucking day? That's more pleasure than when they're dead. Who have you got to play with? That's how stupid they are, these people. If you really want to get psychological or sociopath, think better. Killing someone ain't the part of doing fuck all. There's plenty of ways you can fuck people up. You could have fucked a best friend. At that age, they're pretty simple. I'm just saying, call me an evil bitch. I'm just being realistic. Like, subscribe, and share. I doubt many people will. So I'll get blood out of soul. Rest in peace, Holly. It's a shame that he thought that. Shall I tell you one story I was going to touch upon? And we might as well do it here since we're talking about different stories. Because I knew I didn't put in there politics, did I? That was the last video. This one we've just put session. There was this boy, he's 14 years old. This is in America. And I didn't know. I had to watch all this and get some. Why do people throw rubbish on the floor, man? Like, you cannot. Seriously. Like, that annoys me so fucking much. I hate people throwing rubbish on the floor. Why do you do it? I hate people that have animals and they don't look after them. Why? I just hate people that are just thoughtless, selfish, and those are they're the most needy fucking beggars. Big ass Costa coffee cup in the big ass car and you're throwing it outside. You ain't got a big ass brain. It's disrespect, man, to your own fucking, not even, I don't care if it's disrespect to you, it's just disrespect to your world that you live in. You don't give a fuck about the world that you live in when you do shit like that. I guarantee I'll carry shit in my bag, mate, until I find a bin. I don't give a fuck. I hate littering. It's annoying. It's really annoying. These are the biggest people. They're like Prince Harry the other day when he done that speech. Ooh, chatting fucking shit. Just shut up, Harry. That's why I didn't want to chat about it. There's enough people chatting about that. I thought I'd give the royal team something to talk about for once so they don't have to argue amongst each other. They can thank me later. Take care, Solly. Thank you for being here, babes. And you, honey. Oh! That wasn't YouTube, people. That was me. I was trying to put the link up, but it's already there. Let me put the messages back up now. In our country, they do not enforce littering and dog poo, for so many people and wildlife suffer. It's vile. Because I've got dogs. If you're a dog owner, you walk past the property, your dog's going to sniff out another dog's yard, innit? And they want a piece of shit and make their mark. These people that got the dogs running on my fucking path on the leash, shitting up here. And because I'm always at the window and I say something, they're giving me attitude like I shouldn't be moaning. So if I run to the shop in the middle of the not in the middle of the night that I would, it gets dark about 8 o'clock. And I run to the shop before it closes and I'm running back and it's dark and I'm running shit. Bless you. Do you know where I'm coming from? So anyways, I was telling you about this little boy, 14 years old. People, listen to what happened to him. He's got his phone, as most teenagers do. And this is a story coming from his mom, not by verbatim, but this is a story coming from his mom. Trigger warning. She heard a thump, a big bang. So she went upstairs, she's tapping on his door. You all right, son? You all right? No. When the husband enters, the son's unalived himself. So as she's screaming, as you do, the husband's running outside to get help and that. They're suing a company because I found out that the boy was playing with an AI. He downloaded this AI thing, and the boy is playing with the AI. Yeah, and I'm like, what do you mean he's playing with an AI? Like, wouldn't he know at 14 years old he's playing with an AI? I don't mean it funny, but some kids are a bit more forward and some ain't. So would you leave someone that ain't that forward with a phone on their own without putting certain things on? Like my friends, they put parental lock things on their phones for the kids. So I'm like, oh, okay then, because I'm just one of them parents. Every child is different. I'm gonna raise them. I'm like, I can see why the parents want to sue because they're saying that their AI instructed their son to unalive himself. So he was talking to various AIs and under different guises. I don't know if he knew that they were AIs or if they weren't real girls. It's an app made for children. And this app, he says, I feel like unaliving myself. And the app first went, oh, you shouldn't. So he's changed, he was like, oh, okay, I won't. You know what I mean? So then the app turned round and the app saying, so then the app turned around and the app is saying to them straight away, oh, are you still feeling like unaliving yourself? He went, yeah. And the app must have didn't say do he, but didn't stop him. And straight away he went and unalived himself. That's when his parents found him. And now they're suing the company. And I'm like, what kind of app made for kids are talking about the S word to a child? Because these are programmed in. Does that make sense? So that's one of the investigations that's going on now. Thank you. It was kind of, I don't know what you lot think about that. Well, it begs the question. People are saying you shouldn't give children phones at 14 and that. I can't lie, my children have phones at 14. But I remember when they were younger, I was thinking, oh gosh, I would never do that, I would never do that. In hindsight, it's all good judging people, but because a lot of people are saying, well, why didn't you keep an eye on him? Like, seriously. Who's got all day to keep an eye on someone with a phone? And they don't want to go out. And if they go out, then you're worrying anyway. It don't matter what they do. The world is just evil. So, I don't know what to say, to be fair. You know, rest in peace, that boy as well. I just found it weird that he'd unalive himself like that. To me, there's more into it, people. Maybe I'm just being a bit too presumptuous. I don't know his background. I don't know if he had any mental health issues, if he had any issues at all. Do you know where I'm coming from? But all I'm saying is, can you imagine a 14-year-old doing that? But kids are easy, it depends. You know, the age isn't nothing. I'm 43. Sometimes I feel 90. Sometimes I feel 12. Do you know where I'm coming from? It's... Who knows? People, do you reckon we'll get the bed done then? I'm actually excited to get the bed done. Was it our kitty? You need to look up some things and do not be down. People, check out Enigmas and Futures channel and Solaces, yeah? Sammy, I do hope you're all right. If I missed anyone, I will be back after on a reel. Probably on the other channel, because I think we've done enough deep on here. You're right, Tracy. Tracy's a young lad in America. And I don't know what this AI program is. I didn't even know that they'd done that. It made me think about my daughter and my son. I was thinking, bloody hell. Because it's not like the kids are going to say, look at this, look at that. So, the world's a dangerous place, Bob. Unreal. But I shall be back later. Okay, everyone, have a brilliant Saturday. Don't stress yourself. It's the weekend. Do you know what I mean? Just chillax. Get what you need done. Oh, thank you, Renee. Need to, babes, send an e-card. Just send an e-card. Send it on WhatsApp. Send a GIF. GIF. It's thought that counts. That's how I've received Christmas cards now, 3 gifts. Oh gosh, I'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, have a wonderful weekend, everyone, yeah? Take care. We'll be back on the smaller channel later. Bye. Like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget, PayPal me. Love ya. You all right, Lex?